Welcome to the Steve Ames Show with guitarist Sandy Renda, pianist Mike Giannuzzi, and Steve's special guest, country singer Dottie Williams. No, I'm not Wayne Rubin. I'm your summertime announcer, Walt Gollender. And now here's the first songbird of summer, Steve Ames.
Birds do it, bees do it, even educated fleas do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. In Spain, the best opera sets do it. Lithuanians, and let's do it, let's do it, let's fall in love. The Dutch in old Amsterdam do it, not to mention the Finns. Folks in Siam do it. Think of Siamese twins, some Argentines without means do it. People say in Boston even beans do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. Romantic sponges, they say, do it. Oysters down in Oyster Bay, do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. Cold Cape Cod clams against their wish, do it. Even lazy jellyfish, do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. Electric eels, I might add, do it. Though it shocks some, I know. Why ask if shad do it? Waiter, get me Shadro. In English souls, shallow souls, do it. Goldfish in the privacy of bowls, do it. Let's do it, let's fall in love. Thank you. Let's Fall in Love, written by the great Cole Porter. And we're opening up with some Cole Porter songs in honor of Cole Porter's birthday. He was born June 9th, 1891, and he gave us the lyrics and the music to so many great songs and Broadway shows and movies. And I love to sing Cole Porter songs, and here are two gentlemen who love to play the Cole Porter songs. At the guitar, Sandy Renda! And at the keyboard with that nice hat on, Mike Giannuzzi. And here we are, not only celebrating the music of Cole Porter, but also celebrating the opening of the summer season here at our favorite summertime location in Woodbridge, New Jersey, the Oasis, Robert Prion's Oasis. Yes, the Oasis is a beautiful, beautiful place, by night or by day. And that brings us to this next Cole Porter song, one of his all-time great ballads. Oh, yes, I recall Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers dancing to this melody in the movies, and Frank Sinatra recording it several times. And now, Sandy and Mike, it's our turn. The high inside of me. There's an oh such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and its torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you night and day, day and night. Day and night, under the hide of me, there's an oh such a hungry yearning burning inside of me, and its torment won't be through till you let me spend my life making love to you day and night, night and day. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, your friend and mine, the owner of the Oasis, Robert Prion. Yeah. Hi, Robert.
Hi, Steve. Welcome to summer 2006.
Oh, it's great to be here.
I wonder if you noticed all the new things we did. I promised during your birthday party.
Oh, yeah, I did, but give us a tour now.
Well, first we're going to show the new deck in the area that we're standing in right now. And the waterfalls are twice as strong this year, if you took notice.
Over the pool.
Over the pool. And the Key West deck is now a deep blue.
New floor.
New floor. And there's plenty of room for people to dance if they want to.
Very nice.
But be careful, though. Don't fall in the pool.
How about this new floor right here where we're standing right here?
I was noticing, you noticed that when you first walked in the...
Absolutely. And we want to give Jay all the credit for doing
Jay did all the work.
Let's hear it for Jay.
Jay said, make sure you don't hopscotch on the square.
We don't fall in the pool. Robert, believe it or not, we've been here 11 years.
11 years.
We went home in the winter time. I don't mean we've been here continuously for 11 years, but we've been here every summer since 1995, and you've done a miraculous job redecorating this beautiful place.
Your show is like the evolution of the Oasis.
Absolutely.
Little by little.
Look at the old tapes, and before the gazebo, you didn't even
Before,
have the gazebo.
this was a solid wall here the first year you were here, right here.
I remember that very, very well.
Well, I'll see you next month.
And we'll see you later in the show, too. Robert Prion, thank you. Sandy, welcome back to the Oasis. We mentioned it's 11 years here for us at the Oasis. It's 6 years for you and 7 years, I believe, for you and Mike. Lucky 7. Lucky 11 for me and 7 for you. 7-11. You want to play those numbers in Atlantic City, huh? Right, that's your address. That's wonderful. Well, Sandy, 4th of July, we'll be here before you know it. I hope you have something patriotic for us this evening.
Well, we're going to do America the Beautiful, followed up by You're a Grand Old Flag.
That's great. Let's hear it for Sandy and Mike.
the free and the brave. Every heart beats true for red, white, and blue. It is never a boast or a brag. Should all acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on that grand old flag. Everybody! Every heart beats true, a red, white, and blue. It is never a boast or a brag. Should all acquaintance be forgot, keep your eye on that grand old flag. Keep your eye on that grand old flag. Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard the announcer announcing the show at the beginning, saying that he wasn't really Wayne Rubin. He was your announcer, your summertime announcer, Walt Gollender. Well, let me explain to you folks that our regular announcer, who's been with us now for 7 years, Wayne Rubin, will not be here for the summer shows because Wayne is on a big tour around the world, a big trip around the world for the entire summer. So replacing Wayne just for the summer is our original announcer and talent coordinator from the good old days, your favorite talent scout and mine, Mr. Walt Gollender. He's greeting all his fans over here. Come on up, Walter, and thank you so much for subbing for Wayne Rubin. We needed you in a pinch, and I'm glad you're here.
Well, the money was good, Steve.
Very good, very good. You know, I got a postcard from Wayne just yesterday in Hawaii. He's in Hawaii this week.
Hawaii?
Hawaii, absolutely.
Honolulu?
Honolulu. And you're all dressed up where Wayne is, Hawaii.
I have nothing. That's good.
Very
Did he
good.
bring his diet soda with him?
Absolutely. No, they've got it over there. He's at the Hawaii Hilton right now.
Tell him about his diet soda.
Well, Wayne loves to drink a Diet Coke. He drinks it by the gallons. If we were sponsored by Diet Coke, we'd make a lot of money. But tell me, Walter, you've got some very special guests to introduce us in the audience, some people in the audience, a very lovely lady. Why don't you introduce the lovely lady who's in the audience?
Well, we have, first of all, my bodyguard, Jean, over there, with the beautiful blue blouse, sitting next to Big Joe.
Let's hear it for Big Joe.
Jean, 40 years as a science teacher in Nutley Junior High School, and that ain't easy. 40 years anywhere isn't easy.
Can you give Jean's last name?
No, we can't, no, because she's still married.
Oh, all right.
We'll cut that out. 40 years anywhere is tough. But 40 years. The musical star is a young lady that I found one night down at Tryon's Lounge. I had gone down to see Bill Turner and Blue Smoke, who I've been friendly with since the 80s. And a young lady was singing down there, and I said, "This is amazing." And we talked about our common interest in the band, and she said, "I'm a singer." I said, "Go to it." Her name is DOTTY Williams, and I was sitting there with my cheese goldfish and my little glass of ginger ale, and she knocked me off my stool. DOTTY Williams, right?
Well, we're going to bring Dottie on in a couple of minutes, but before we bring Dottie on to sing, I just want to ask you, what have you and Jean been up to this summer?
Well, some of the things I can't mention, but I'll say this, there's a joke in there somewhere. But the last 3 days of last week, we went to the St. Anthony's Feast. Friday night, the legendary Sandy and the Wanderers were there. Sandy playing his very, very magic guitar.
Yes, that's right. Sandy Wren and his magic guitar.
Why do we say magic?
Well, that's because Sandy is so talented, he can get many sounds out of it.
A myriad of sounds. And he was the highlight of Friday night to the big crowd. Saturday, we had our friend Phil Bruno and the Jersey Sound tore the place apart. And Sunday, a very wonderful former teacher from Passaic, Mike Gentella, and his group, Sunset Sound. So it was the Wanderers, Phil Bruno, and Jersey Sound, and a completing of the weekend, Mike Gentella and Sunset Sound. It was a great weekend, and Gene was there, and Big Joe was there. It was a great, great time.
Well, we're going to have a great time tonight because I'm going to help to introduce right now the very talented lady making her second appearance on the program. Please welcome DOTTY Williams.
Goodbye, Joe, me gotta go, me oh my oh. oasis buzzing. Kinfolk come to see Pond by the dozen. Step in style, go hop wild, me oh my oh. Son of a gun, we're gonna have a big fun on the bayou. Hey, jambalaya, a crawfish pie, and a filet gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see my share of me oh. Pick guitar, fill fruit jar, and be gay oh. Son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Well, son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Yes, son of a gun, we're gonna have big fun on the bayou. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Dottie, that was beautiful. Jambalaya, one of my favorite numbers. Who had the big hit with that?
Well, Brenda Lee is who I remember, but Hank Williams originally had it out.
And did he write it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I had to do a Hank Williams tune. In fact, both my tunes tonight are Hank Williams tunes.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well, welcome back to the show. Again, I want to thank Walt Gollender for originally bringing you on the show last winter.
Right.
Right, I want to thank him. But you and I are old friends from maybe 20, 23 years ago at Farcher's Grove.
Yeah, when we were both just little kids.
I used to see you at the Farcher's Grove in Union, which does not exist anymore, the Farcher's Grove. But that was a great music place. You used to sing there with a couple of bands, right?
I sang there with Sig Harder's Top Brass.
That's right. He was the house band.
They singles dances.
That's right. And I think I might have been there with Yolanda Peter Paul, my piano player, and we did a couple of numbers that night. And then when Walter called me about 6 months ago, he said, I met Dottie Williams. I said, I know her. We got to have her on the show. But anyway, you were a big hit in the wintertime, and now you're a big hit here at the Oasis. How do you like the Oasis?
Oh, I love it. I've never seen anything like this. I don't want to go home.
You're not. You're going to stay here. Now, we want to talk about that wonderful, wonderful guitarist, Kenny, who was with us last time.
Kenny Kay, he's my lead guitar player, and he does vocals too. And he had surgery last night on his shoulder, that rotator cuff surgery, so he couldn't play guitar today, that's for sure.
But how's he feeling? He's feeling good?
I hope so. I didn't talk to him today.
Okay, but we wish him speedy recovery, so he'll be with us the next time. But I must say that Sandy and Mike both did a great job of backing you up tonight. Let's hear it for Sandy and Mike.
You'd think that we played together forever. You guys are fantastic. Thank you.
And unlike the last time you were with us, this time you brought your hubby. Why don't you introduce your hubby?
Because it's Saturday and he doesn't have to work. My
Okay.
husband, James Williams,
Right over there.
he's related to Hank Williams. That's why I had to do some Hank Williams
that the
tunes.
truth?
Yes, it is. He's
How is he
distant
related?
cousins.
Distant cousin. That's
Yeah.
great. Now, I also want to thank you for inviting me to the Elks in Springfield for that wonderful jamboree in March.
May.
Was it in May?
Yes.
Yeah, that
No,
was.
no.
It was in March. It was in March.
Sorry, we did a church thing.
And I brought my current pianist for the gigs, Mr. Tony Edwards.
Yes.
And you were so kind to introduce us that night.
They loved you. It was a country western jamboree, but we saved Steve till the end, and his music people were leaving, they stopped and came back in the door, and they were in awe of you.
Well, they were so nice. We did a lot of Crosby numbers and Jolson numbers that night, and they really enjoyed what we did. And we're enjoying what you're doing tonight. What is your next number going to be?
Your cheating heart.
I can't wait to hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, my good friend, Dottie Williams.
Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night through. Your cheating heart will tell on you.
and gentlemen, we have two very special ladies in the audience who recently celebrated very special birthdays. On the right, we have the lovely Ida Adada, the mother of Tony Adada, who celebrated her 92nd birthday in May. Wave to the folks, Ida. Wave to everybody. And also celebrating a birthday in May, her 99th birthday, is my very dear friend, Helen Natalo. And of course, Helen is here with her daughter, Audrey, and son-in-law, Walter Plesney, so it's a great family affair. So let's hear it for these two special ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, in that wonderful patriotic medley that you heard earlier in the show, you heard Sandy Renda doing a George M. Cohan song, You're a Grand Old Flag. So right now, in tribute to America's most patriotic entertainer and composer, Mr. George M. Cohan, I'd like to do a couple of his numbers in honor of the 4th of July holiday. Here's one of Cohan's greatest songs. He wrote it for the Broadway show, Little Johnny Jones. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, a Yankee Doodle do or die. I'm a real live nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride the ponies. I am that Yankee Doodle boy. I'm a Yankee Doodle dandy, a Yankee Doodle do or die. I'm a real live nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. I've got a Yankee Doodle sweetheart, she's my Yankee Doodle joy. Yankee Doodle came to London just to ride the pony. I am that Yankee Doodle, I am that Yankee Doodle, I am that Yankee Doodle boy, yeah! Thank you! We close off tonight's very special summer show at the Oasis with another song by the great George M. Cohan, Give My Regards to Broadway. Give my regards to Broadway, remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with that old-time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway, say that I'll be there ere long. Give my regards to Broadway, remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with that old-time throng. Just give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long. Thank you. Good night.